What's going on, you guys? Let's go ahead and take a few deep breaths. I would like to say a prayer. Heavenly Father, we love you and appreciate all you have done for us. We give you every bit of our life, our past, our present, our future. Thank you that you are a God of restoration. Father God, we trust you to take every negative experience and turn it around for our good. I know that with you, nothing is ever wasted. In Jesus' name, I would like to also, amen, I would like to also say, and I feel the need to say this to our Scorpio moons. Welcome to your reading. I want to say a poem by Lynn Hall, and it says, Spirit has found great voice in you. This is significance, I feel like. Our throat chakra as a collective, and not just our Scorpio moons, okay, is being activated at this time. So hear me when I say that Spirit has found great voice in you, and vibrant truths and joyful splendor. Spirit has found revelation through you in resonant and reflective ways. Spirit has found celebration through you in infinite expanses and endless reach to all those awakened to the grace of your gift. Spirit has found both wings and light. A poem by Lynn Hall. And I've had this, I created this, okay, I had written this and I put it and taped it right next to my bed so that every morning I can look at it and recite it to myself. I am always really big with positive affirmations. And so I start my readings off with some affirmations. If you guys are returning, welcome back. I miss you guys and I love you. And if you are new, I am Kimber. This is Safe Space. I like to start us off with some deep breaths along with some affirmations to get us right back on track. For our Scorpio moons, I have written down some notes here. Significance right now for you guys. We have pillow. Okay, that came up for me suddenly. Okay, these messages and these little special messages, special notes, I get them at different times. And I like to go into readings and following my rhythm, right? And how Spirit want me to deliver this. So this is how I am delivering it to you. Also, black cats are significant. You guys are seeing them often. I was outside smoking in the backyard, and there I had my eyes closed for a little bit, and I feel the need to share this part. I had my eyes closed and I was meditating for a little bit, and I had opened my eyes and I looked to my left and there was a black cat just sitting there. I think it was my neighbor's cat. Okay. Kid Cudi is also significant. Drake is also significant. Okay, you are listening to rap a lot. I'm speaking to somebody specific here, and I would also like to mention that this reading is very specific for some of us. 333 when I said that, okay? You have made a playlist, okay? And you also have playlists that different genres that you're listening to. And I got psytrance, I got rap, I got reggae, and then I had gotten Kid Cudi and Drake, okay? You love to dance and you love to sing along to these songs that you listen to, Scorpio moon. I think that's lovely. You love to dance and you love to dance along with the song that you're listening to, whatever that song is in the moment. Okay, I feel the need to say that. Okay. Significance as well here for our men. There's something about perfume. Okay. You're smelling this. You may even be at a distance from somebody and you are, there's something about perfume, and I feel the need to say that. For our women, it's our lashes, okay? I was doing my makeup this morning and I use mascara and I curl my lashes, and I was taking my time in applying my eyelash mascara, okay? And there's something very significant about your lashes. I'm speaking to a very specific female Scorpio moon here when I speak that, okay? Let's get into some of these affirmations that I have for you guys, Scorpio moons. I hope you guys are doing well. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. You are at a place right now where you're finding yourself to be around different people. The more you speak up, the more you use your voice, you are resonating a lot. And it's resonating back to you. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And then this is where you find yourself to be more in expansion. 1133 could be significant, and you may also be seeing that a lot. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Okay, you are designing your day. You're designing your day. Scorpio moon, and I'm speaking to somebody specific here when I say that when you choose to design your day for the day, okay, I feel like you're tapping into more into your spiritual gifts here, and this is what you may be radiating right now in Leo season. You are radiating purity, and I feel the need to say that this is also a very specific message from spirit, okay? And they wanted me to do it in a cute gesture that you are radiating purity, okay? They also wanted me to tell you to smile, okay? This is significant, you guys. Sometimes, and I feel the need to say that our Scorpio moons, and this is what I'm getting right now, I'm following the rhythm, is that spirit is saying that when we get into a negative thought, Scorpio moon, when you are influenced, if you will, by the external, from the external, that when you get into a negative thought, and here's the message, here's a reminder to snap back. Snap out of it and snap back. Opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. Do not be thrown off by others' opinions. And this is, you know, like criticisms and even like spite that's being like being spewed at you, Scorpio moon. Okay, simply say, I appreciate your input and do what intuitively feels right for you. Outside external distractions, okay, it may throw you off, but the negativity comes when you're around bad energy. You pick up on it so quickly that you are telling yourself that this is me, when in fact it's an energy around you on the external that is making you feel this way. So I feel the need to just share that with you, okay? Reclaim your power. Reclaim your power. Okay, I feel the need to say that. Clear vision. Okay, that is also one of the notes here that I had written down, one of the messages that I had written down. Clear vision. Some of you guys may be setting up an appointment to go see your eye doctor, an optometrist, okay, to get your eyes checked, or for some of you, I'm getting like you're getting contacts, okay. Clear vision, I'm speaking physically. When I say clear vision, I'm speaking like your eyes, okay, you going to an eye doctor and getting your eyes checked because it's been a long time, and for some of you, you just got your insurance 909 when I said that. So you're wanting to make an appointment and see your optometrist, okay, for contacts and or glasses. And then when I speak of clear vision, I'm speaking also like you are a visionary, Scorpio moon. I'm speaking to somebody here. You are a designer, okay? You're an interior designer of some sort. You're a designer. And you are also one to design your day. I said that earlier. That's funny that it came up again. Insights. Your insights are very alluring, attractive, so that when you are speaking to somebody, you're having a conversation, Scorpio moon, hear me when I say that when you're speaking to somebody and you're having a conversation, your insights, especially when you are speaking to somebody who is reciprocating back to you, and the energy that you're giving off, and the purity that you're also radiating that is being reciprocated back to you, your insights get sharper. Your willingness, okay? And when you are interacting with the right people, and I mean to say the right people, you're highly stimulated, if you will. Your insights flow in and out clearly. So when others are also picking up on your insights, they're being regenerated because you're a very transformative energy. Scorpio moon, your energy is very pure. So it's like people feel it so much that it's so freeing. It's like when you look at somebody and instantly they give you this moment of breath of fresh air. 11:11, when I said this, I thought of Lana Del Rey. When you see somebody's beauty, I think of Lana Del Rey when I think Scorpio moon. And it came up for me earlier, you guys. This is so funny, and it's coming back to me again, that when you see somebody, right, and they just give you that moment of breath of fresh air, there's something about their beauty, there's something about their aura, right? This is Scorpio moon. I think about Lana Del Rey when I say that. Okay, and I also want to mention that some of you guys are listening to Lana Del Rey. Okay. Listen to the wisdom of your intuition. Your intuition is your best friend, Scorpio moon. Your intuition is your best friend. You follow very much your energy. And depending on the season and which season you're in, how you are following the current so beautifully orchestrated, okay? Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. I mentioned something about inner vision, okay? 222 when I said that. You can see through deception. Let's speak about that for a second when it comes to deception, deceit, betrayal, animosity, envy, and jealousy. Scorpio moons heavily, strongly pick up on this instantly. And this is where you kind of back off a little bit and then find your safe space to think about what you had just seen and what you just heard. We are, and I feel the need to say that we are what we hear, and we are what we focus on. Where we are with our focus, we are what we hear, what we see, what we speak. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up, rise up, rise up is significant. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So when it comes to speaking our truth and using our natural voice, Scorpio moon, I feel like this has a very big impact on others and the people around you. So when I mean by you having to be in conversations, finding yourself to be in conversations where you are highly stimulated, you love that. You get a lot of juice from that. And then you make something out of that. And the truth that you are radiating to the rest of us also is perhaps maybe pushing energies to really follow their intuition. It is very magical, and it comes off very magical. Like not normal at all. But this is you in a very high frequency. And then I feel the need to say, and this is why you're listening to like progressive trance, psytrance. This is also regenerating you when you listen to this type of music, right? It changes the ambiance in the room. The frequency of the music and the sound of the music, the sound of psytrance, the sound of progressive, the sound of rap, the sound of reggae. There's a frequency it heightens your senses. It heightens our senses. It heightens our ability to think higher. It ascends us, okay? Because you are also radiating a lot of truth. Scorpio moon, you may be finding yourself to be in isolation a lot in this season because you are triggering people. Okay. Okay, I feel the need to come back to this when I say that. Reclaim your power. Let me just take a sip of my coffee, sorry. Okay. There's something also about your image that is so important to you. I'm going to start us off with some tarot here, you guys. I love these cards that came out for you, especially for the animal spirit. My animal spirit, these are energies that I have been picking up. We have bison, we have owl, and we have squirrel. So those could be significant for you. And also spiders can be significant for a few of you is what I'm getting here. Okay. Chosens, I'm hearing chosens. There's something about your image right now that is of importance. Okay. Number 13, number 7 is also significant. What's going on for our Scorpio moon? Thank you guys for being patient with me. If you would like a personal reading, all my information will be down in the description box below. You already know. You're picking up a lot on insights right now, Scorpio moon. I think this season is heightening your senses even more. I feel the need to also mention that for our ladies who are PMSing, okay, at this time, you're on your period at this time, to be watchful on what you eat. I'm getting check your pH balance. Okay, this is important. What do we have for our Scorpio moons here? Thank you guys for being here. Okay, what do we have for our Scorpio moons? This morning, I had woken up at 4 a.m., okay, and I had taken my time in the flow that I was in, and it was so beautiful, you guys, and I feel the need to say that because for our Scorpio moons, I feel like your morning routine is heavily essential right now. I found myself to be in this beautiful flow. The sunrise was also very beautiful, and I had taken some pictures. You guys love to save pictures that you never post on your platforms. That is a specific message that just came up right now. That's beautiful. When I mean by you're picking up a lot on insights. Okay. This is taking me back to this energy. Okay. You're a very regenerative. You're regenerative. Okay. You're the one who brings regeneration. Okay. You regenerate. And as you regenerate, Scorpio moon, hear me when I say that your insights is getting sharper. You're picking up a lot from the external. I'm getting that some of you guys are meditating. You're meditating heavily at this time, and you're picking up a lot of insights from that. That's great. When we meditate, it takes us back to our source. So follow that when I say that when you're meditating, this is regenerating you, Scorpio moon, and you're picking up a lot of insights. Okay, the color white also is significant, and you may also be holding on to stones and crystals when you meditate, and this kind of blue is very significant as well. Now feel the need to say that, okay? I'm following the rhythm here, you guys. Insights here, okay. Something had amplified. I have the moon and the Hierophant. I am also using the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. Okay. there's something about this recent full moon that we just had. I'm sorry, recent full moon, recent new moon that we just had, that had amplified your regenerative energy. I'm hearing splendor, splendor. All right. Your essence, okay, is felt. Your essence is felt. That's beautiful. I suppose that we have also never known our energy to be like this, Scorpio moon. I think that with your senses so heightened at this time, you feel a lot. It's very freeing. It's very freeing to you, therefore bringing you into inspiration, and a lot of inspiration. And I feel like this is where you are attracting a lot of like-minded people. Ooh, I bent that way too hard. Okay. You're attracting so many new opportunities, but you're also attracting new relationships, very generative energy. And this is what I mean. I feel the need to say to prepare yourself. Okay, prepare yourself. You're resting a lot. There is something very significant about the morning. Okay, you find very soothing. There's a lot of tranquility in the moment. Okay. Remember how I had mentioned being up at 4 in the morning? Being up at 4 in the morning today, I had smoked earlier, okay, and I feel the need to smoke after this as well, because this energy is so beautiful. I feel like you guys are in a very expanded energy. Number 22 is significant. Your insights is flourishing, which then is inspiring you to be a teacher. That is a significant message. Okay, it is inspiring you to be a teacher as you are regenerating. We have the moon, new moon in Leo. Is it the new moon in Leo or full moon in Leo? Please comment on that. I'm just really bad at that. As you are regenerating, Scorpio moon, here you are inspired to teach, inspired to be a counselor, be a therapist. You are a professor. It is inspiring you to share your wisdom, your intuition. This is mostly like sharing what you had picked up along the way in this journey of growing and self-developing. Okay. And so as you are rising, and I feel the need to title this reading Rise, because this is exactly what's happening to you. You are relating, attracting, you are expanding all the ing, and you're freeing. Spirit has found great voice in you in vibrant truths, and as you are expressing, color blue is associated with our throat chakra, and as you are expanding, you are expressing. Remember what I had mentioned about the poem by Lynn Hall, is that in resonant and reflective ways, Spirit has found revelation through you in resonant and reflective ways. You are you have resonance. You carry resonance. Okay. You carry resonance. I believe that it has a lot to do with how pure your energy is, Scorpio moon. Okay. I have the 7 of Cups. I'm getting illusions with this card. Okay. Tame negative energy. Tame negative thoughts, not energy. Tame negative thoughts. And how I had mentioned earlier about you having to be very aware with the negative thoughts that you pick up from the external, and how much you are easily influenced by others' energy and thoughts. Okay, I have the Ace of Wands. come back to humor, come back to fun. I had written on my board, my whiteboard, to go into it not with fear and not thinking about it with fear, but to go into it with fun. 10 of Wands. Perhaps it has not been fun for a long time. And it's funny I say that because recently I was just thinking that I haven't really danced. And I love to dance. Some of you guys love to dance. I'm speaking to somebody when I say that very specifically. I love to dance. And I haven't really found myself to be moving my body and just grooving, like just vibing out. A few of you are not finding yourself to be in that place. You have been in seriousness. You have been in responsibility mode, accountable. You know, you have to take on challenges right now, and it's taking you away from fun. It's taking you away from humor. It's taking you away from just freeing yourself, laughing, being funny, being goofy. There's a blockage, and there has been a blockage for a while, and I'm speaking to somebody who has a blocked throat chakra, and I feel the need to say that for you guys. Okay, you have been serious. 10 of Swords. A lot has been bogging you down. A lot has been taking you down. I'm speaking to somebody when I say that. You are a light worker. You are a healer. And for our light workers, I'm getting that when something takes you down and it bogs you down for a while. Coming back to listening in to your intuition. It makes you reflect is what I'm getting here. This is a beautiful flow right now. So in times when you feel like you're not in expansion, it's like you're getting bogged down by others' energies. A heavy emphasis on narcissists, okay? That weighed heavy on me when I said that, when I said narcissist. Okay, come back to fun. I'm going to just get more cards here for you guys. Come back to fun. This Ace of Candles is what telling me, like, come back to fun. There's something about choir. Some of you guys are in choir. That's beautiful. I was in choir. It's taking me back to middle school. This fell. It's taking me back to middle school. I was in show choir, and I had sang bare necessities is simple, bare necessities. And it just took me back there. Some of you guys are in choir. Some of you guys love to sing, and you love to dance and sing. Okay, this is what I'm getting with the Ace of Wands. Come back to fun. Come back to dancing. Come back to music. Okay, I keep coming back to psytrance. Y'all are very heavy on psytrance right now, okay? Some of you guys are, I'm getting, some of you guys are coming out of a depression. Let's get more cards for our Scorpio moons, you guys. Thank you. And I also would like to read more affirmations for you guys, okay? Your energy is beautiful right now. Like, you're just in flow. You're in play. You're in play, okay? This is what I'm getting. You're in play. Reclaiming your power here. There's a lot that you are bringing to the rest of us when you are in play, when you are in a state of flow. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. And then we have the bullies. They never fucking leave. They never leave. Heavy emphasis on narcissism. Okay. 5 of Candles, 5 of Wands. They just never leave. It becomes heavy. It's like when you find yourself to be rising, Scorpio moon, and hear me when I say that, when you find yourself to be rising, you feel really good about yourself, okay? There's something about image here, okay? I mentioned that earlier in the beginning of this reading, that there's something about your image, okay? 5 is significant. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. It's like it gets heavy on you when, you know, others perceive you so heavily, somebody who's not you, right? And that weighs heavy on you. And I feel like that is why for some of us we go into instantly to coming back to the right people, community, relationships. Okay, this is why you participated in choir. This is why you participated in a type of activity that's going to get you out of the bullying, the negativity, and then bringing yourself back to community, people who serve your higher good. Where you feel like you belong, where you feel like you feel seen. I'm speaking to somebody specific here. When you feel seen, when you feel heard, okay, you come back to them, your own people, your own security, if you will, okay? Security and safety, because perhaps you didn't always feel safe. 5 of Pentacles. You didn't always feel safe. It wasn't always, I'm getting, sorry, my mind's like, whoo. I'm getting, you weren't always supported. You were at a place where things weren't always grand and big like it is today, like it is how you're experiencing it today. Things wasn't always grand and big and successful. You were at a place, Scorpio moon, I'm speaking to somebody specific here when I say, and please comment below if you are relating to this, that you weren't always in a good spot. You know, you didn't have the material things. You didn't have the home, the shelter. You have had to work your way up to find your tribe. Heavy emphasis on relationships, for real. I'm speaking to somebody specific here, okay? But when you started expressing yourself, and the rhythm is taking me here, is that's when you found your people. We have the sun. That's when you found the ones who amplify your insights, your wisdom that you had picked up. The ones who doesn't make you feel like you have to degrade yourself, if that's the word, like you have to keep yourself in a lower frequency. You found the people who is going to amplify your frequency. It is also important to be around people who carries an energy that is also amplified, so that the reciprocity is an equal give and take. 3-3-3-3 when I said that, and you find ease in that, the sun. Okay, these are beautiful cards. We have the moon, the Hierophant, and the sun. It's like taking up a leadership role, coming out of depression. This is big, you guys. This is big. This is very transformative, and is very transformative to the rest of us. I'm hearing like you guys are linking us up. You're linking our collective. I'm getting spider webs. Okay, spiders is very significant here. You're linking us all, like you're linking us back all to each other, because your energy is so transformative that it radiates so much purity. And perhaps this is a lot of insights also that you had picked up from your depression. You in depression. Oh man. Okay, story time. Back in 2018, 2019, maybe even 2017, I was severely depressed. And what I had, the energy that I had transmuted, okay, when you paint, you know, there's a lot of that negative energy that you're transmuting, that you're turning into imaginative. And when I say that, when I was depressed, all I did was paint and write. I was also dreaming a lot, so that is also significant for you guys. But your dreams and you painting and being artistic, being creative, that's healing you at the same time. Also, sex is very healing for our Scorpio moons, and I feel the need to say that. I'm talking about like healthy sex, okay? I'm talking about like healthy intimacy, okay? This is leaving the toxic attachment out of it, and then rebuilding an even higher transcendent relationship that is healing you. So sex, healthy sex, is important for our Scorpio moons. You guys are regenerative. You're healing yourself with things that is also very transformative to the rest of us. The art, the music. You are a lyricist. You write poems. And that may be why I felt the need to read the poem by Lynn Hall, because you transform your negative energy to poems, beauty, okay, if you will. You're saving yourself, you're healing yourself in this way. I would like to get a comfort card before we wrap this up. Thank you guys for this flow, for this rhythm. You guys are amazing. Let's get a card, comfort card for our Scorpio moons. Again, if you would like a personal reading, all of my information will be down in the description box below. Donations is also appreciated. Thank you. What do we have? Ooh, retreat to the natural worlds. Trees, lots of trees. Go where you feel most alive. Set limits with draining people. Important. This part right here is important. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit. Okay, tell yourself I am important as well. Self-care is respectful and empowering. Scorpio moons, thank you guys for being patient with me. I love you guys. My name is Kimber. Thank you for being here and tuning in. I will see you guys in the next. Take care. Bye.